Good day, senior care professional. I want to partner with a person in the senior healthcare on publishing, podcasting, and building thriving communities. So here's the program so you can look at this and see if there's a good fit. The path to be a key person of influence allows us to create each week. We have our growth day, which is our 5 to Thrive. That's daily. Weekly, we do a meetup where we learn, connect, and leverage. We do a workshop and a webinar. And the workshop is around an actual workbook that's designed for senior healthcare. I'll show that in just a second. We do a virtual summit, 10 speakers, 15 talks, 3 points. Podcasting is creating the digital assets. We do a live 10 speakers, 15 talks monthly in Kennesaw at Grace Church, and that's to connect, learn, and build relationships. And then we have our what we call our KPI Masterclass, or a Key Person of Influence ecosystem, which is the 10 steps, and I'm going to show you in just a second. So the outcome is, one, the assessment is the buying signals. You got to know if somebody's interested in doing business with you. And that assessment allows us to determine when and what point are they needing your assistance. The authoritative book or workbook is a physical book that people can consume, because they have to consume 7 hours of you to be able to know, like, and trust you. That's just the way the process works with digital assets. The podcast is digital assets, people getting to know you, like you, and trust you. The building of the community is the collaborative magazine that we put 20 people that go on a 12-week journey to activate the book or workbook, the magazine, and to build a thriving community about people who are on the same path. And we do this over and over again. Let me go back to where I can show you a little bit about why this is so important. Today's world has changed. Everything is now digital. We've gone from the industrial to the digital model. So people have to know you, and to know you is to consume your content. So that's what 7 hours is. So do you get that overnight? No, but I've done it. And that way I can help people to put your message out there on a regular basis. You got to put a decent amount of content out there, because 7 hours is a lot of time. But they're making 11 buying signals. They're taking an assessment. They're reading your book. They're commenting on a video. They're downloading a workbook on when you do a workshop. They're doing things that raises their hand and says, I am interested. That's the 0 moment of truth that Google came up with. When people make almost, I think it's 10.4 buying signals, they're ready to buy. So it's just the same concept. 4 platforms. One is a book. One could be a workbook. One could be a podcast. Could be a LinkedIn post. It could be various things, but they got to see you on 4 different platforms. So let me go through this for you. Workshop. Now, the workshop is the book that we've created. And let me see if I can show you that on this. Stop the screen. Okay, present, share screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this workbook, Senior Outreach Mastery Workbook, has already been done. It's in hardback and soft, available on Amazon. That's a book that my partner created, thinking I was going to partner in the senior care. But I do now 80% local and 20% senior. So my focus is not on the senior market like when I was living in Overture. But this can very easily be changed, the cover of it, to put the person on the cover with my partner. Okay, let me go back to, let me see if I did switch that over. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me go back to this now. So that our 10, when we do a workshop, we teach people the 10 steps. And the 10 steps are, let me get rid of this, take this one off. Oops, nope, let me get rid of that. Stop. Okay. All right, let me get one more thing up here so I can show you the 10 steps. Okay. The number one of the 10 steps, the ecosystem, the masterclass, is assessment. You got to do assessments because you got to know where a person is. If a person has a parent that's not going to be needing something for a year, that doesn't, you're not going to start working with them or meet with them, because if you do assessment, you can find out their time frame, what they're looking to do, who's involved in the decision-making process. Just gathering information. That's done to save you time. Now, in that, you have a waiting list, and that's a whole different strategy, but I just want to give you, when you have capacity for your business, so when you hire somebody, you increase your ability, your capacity, but you got to fill that person's schedule up with appointments. So that can be done through assessment. All right. Number 2 is podcasting. Podcasting is creating digital assets. It's building relationships, and you can repurpose the podcast into an online course, because if somebody's not ready to work with you one-on-one, they can buy a course. That could be revenue that you can generate from a course. And it could be a 5-week course on just the different resources that you have, and you're communicating your value through the course. But once it's done, that is a monetizable asset that you create for yourself. Coaching, that's where we make our money. I'm a high performance coach, so I have 4 one-on-one positions every 12 weeks. So not everybody can afford it, and that's fine. Not everybody's ready for that. But if they are, we can take them through a 12-week transformation. So we always coach people. We coach people on our KPI club, which is $97 a month. That's once a month. We teach 3 to 5 tech strategies to grow. We have our 12-week course, which is priced a little bit more, but it's 20 people coming together for 1 hour a week or 1.5 hours a week to help them through the creating of the book or workbook, the magazine, and to understand a new way of bringing you as a key person of influence, because you got to create assets. You got to create content. So that's where we go on a journey with 20 people. Okay. The magazine is that published magazine. And let me see if I can put this up on the screen. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So if you go to pk.me/magazine, you're able to see an example. We don't publish a magazine until it's full, 20 people. And we help people to build their key strategic partners. These are people that you know, like, and trust, that are part of your referral circle, your team. So they're in the magazine with you. So that magazine can be handed out by 20 people that promotes you and the people that are in the magazine. So this is a digital asset available from Amazon, can be ordered. It has good articles in it. It can have your story of the 20 people, and it's very scalable because you can create magazines as soon as you sell one out. Okay. All right. Let me go to the next one. Okay. Growth Day, which is personal development. It's a community of almost 500,000 people, and it helps people to develop their leadership, their skills. You have to develop your skills, and it starts with you, me, whatever. It starts with the person. You can't have somebody say, hey, it's a good idea for you to have good habits when you haven't created them. So it's a personal journey. We do 7 days. We give it away for free for 7 days. Brendan Bouchard, who's the top in the industry, he certified me. He's been doing it for 20 years. So there's trainers, there's gift, there's so much in that growth day, but you have to try it. It's kind of like Costco. Try something, see if you want to buy it. You try it to see if you like it. Now, if somebody's not into personal development, they're not our people. So when we put people in a magazine, this is an essential part of helping them grow through goals, journaling, habits, and all the courses that are in there. So that we give them a course when they sign up. Okay. The sixth one is live events. What I told you, we do live events once a month. Once a month, we get everybody together where we can learn, grow, and improve our skills. And that's essential to kind of being a public speaker is essential for our community. So if you're fearful of it, that's just something you have to work on. Look, it's the second biggest fear to dying. So it's not something like people wake up and say, I want to be a speaker, but it is a skill that gets developed. Conquer your fear, build community, and scalable because we record each 5-minute, 3-minute talk. So we can start creating more content for our people. Okay, let me get this off the screen. And I think, so you can go to pkn.me/live and you can see the different talks that we've had there. Okay. All right. The next one is a brand ambassador because we want people to be a brand ambassador because people in the community refer people. When you believe in somebody you're working with and in the community, you naturally want to help share that person because you vented them, you've been with them. That's why we do a podcast, to get to know people. We do not want people that don't have others' interest in mind because we want to make an impact. We want to be bold. We want to have fun. So when I look at this, and let me see if I can bring the ambassador. Yep, I can. Okay. So I look at this and here's the ambassador link. So if you go to pkn.me/ambassador, you'll see about the ambassador program. And I missed this on there, the virtual event. We do that virtual event once a week. So you can go to pkn.me/virtual. Okay. Send out cards. I've been doing this for 10 years. A lot of people have gotten them. They're either birthday cards, thank you cards, different cards that are very educational because it keeps our community top of mind. So that's why we provide them with a card of information or a card of thanks or a card of a birthday card. So we keep our name because it's so hectic out there. People think, well, they'll just refer me. People are busy. They don't always think of you, but this is a way we help our community keep us top of mind. And it's very scalable. And I think I can send you to it, I believe. Yes, I can. Okay. So I go to, where is that? Well, if you just put SOC behind that, here it is. There it is. So you can send one for free to get an idea. But if you go to pkn.me/SOC. Okay. All right. Now, next one is our AI because AI is so important. Everybody's has to be thinking about it and how it's going to relate to their business. We give away a free course at pkn.me/AI. This is my partner, Jeff Bourgeois. And he has an AI agency, how to apply AI to your business, to automate it, to get you used to the speed that's capable. Technology transforms everything, and it's going to transform every business as we get more into it. So being able to do it and use it to your advantage to grow your business and scale it is so important. And the last one is social media amplification. So our people, we have a set system that we do, and it's building key person of influence or building your profile online, giving people the ability to digest you, digitally. As we've said, we know that families have people all scattered over the United States, and say somebody's in town and they want to place their mom in assisted living. Well, all the kids got to be agreeing, and you know how hard that is. So they have to be understanding where they can share podcasts, share your information. That helps them all get on the same page. Will it happen? Heck no, never does. Not everybody's agreeing where mom and dad should go, but it helps. It helps you to be able to place them in the best possible place. Not only that, but have everybody supportive of you because you're the expert. And then the master class is just the ability to see all of them. There's 5 to 6 minutes on each step, so you can get a better understanding of that. But we have a podcast academy, so we teach people how to podcast. And then we have Team Trexa, which I have 2 people in the Philippines that simply help us implement, help us with the podcasting, help with the building of the sites, all the things that need to be done so I can focus on the building of a community, giving value to the people in the community, coaching, teaching, creating content, putting courses together. So I hope this is helpful for you guys to see if this is a good fit. So we have 3 options. We have our $97 a month, which is our KPI club. That is a lower commitment as far as investing in yourself. Then you have the 20 people, the magazine, the book, the 12-week journey. That's a little bit more. That's going to run $250 a month, or $297 a month. So it's basically, if you prepay, it's a little bit less, 10%, but it's a $300 a month commitment. And then the coaching runs $2,000 a month. That's one-on-one coaching for 12 weeks. That's a faster transformation that people could. It's all a matter of timing and resources, because our time is the only thing we can't fabricate more. We can't produce more. What we get done in 24 hours determines really how fast we can grow a business. And if you have the right strategy, along with the right partners and the right system, you can grow it fast. But sometimes people aren't ready or they don't have the resources, but we give them options, 3 options. Alrighty, I don't think I have anything else on here. That's it. The virtual event. Love to have people speak at the virtual event. Once they've done a podcast, to be on a virtual event helps us create exposure for our clients, our community, and create digital assets. Thank you so much. Be bold, make a difference, and have fun. Be bold, make a difference, and have fun.